What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We're gonna play some more of this Octopath Traveler 2. Yeah, we're gonna continue our story here of Oswald. So he's in chapter 4 now. So Oswald finds his way to Montwise, a city on the eastern continent. Though keenly aware he may be walking directly into Harvey's trap, he nonetheless heads for the city's impressive library. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the library with Oswald. So I am going to play with some like under-leveled characters to try to build them up, because their next chapters are way more higher level than where they're at right now. So that's like our goal today. Hopefully we can still beat this game, or beat this story, this part, with these under-leveled characters. I can't speak today. Yeah, so I guess we'll see how this goes. Continue the tale.
In this world, magic is derived from 6 elements: fire, ice, lightning, wind, light, and darkness. However, there is one phenomenon that cannot be explained by the magic power of these elements: the Pit of Darkest.
The darkest pit. The Pit of Darkest.
400 years ago, the sage Grattan observed the pit, and his conclusion was thus: the answer is clear. Only power beyond the 6 sources could open a pit of this size.
So let me get this right. It's like the pit is just a big ass hole in the ground. The pit is a big ass hole in the ground. And this guy, Sage, he decided that this hole is way too big to be created by the regular magic. It had to be by something special, right?
There exists a 7th. I am sure of it.
This is like people who believe in like aliens, or not aliens, maybe like humans that were like super advanced, like 12,000 years ago or whatever it was. It's not that there's evidence of it happening, it's that there's evidence that they can't explain, I guess.
Thus was born Grattan's hypothesis, the cornerstone of our magical studies. It was he who suggested the existence of the one true magic.
The one true magic.
And I shall stop you there, for I have perfected it.
Oh, okay. This guy's got the answer. That looks pretty impressive.
Joke. You call that the one true magic?
It looks pretty cool.
Impossible! How could you?
It's mere lightning magic. It has limits, no matter how much power you pour into it. You're approaching it all wrong. There's little point in you continuing your research as it stands.
How fascinating. Those formulae may work.
Damn! You rotten thief of joy!
I take it you meant that to be a kindness to the poor boy. Would you care to elaborate?
Lightning, fire. The 6 sources are physical elements. Physical elements have limits. So it follows that the power drawn from them does too. In other words, I posit that the 7th source is not physical in nature.
Fascinating. I am Harvey, and I was just beginning to tire of the theories of ordinary folk.
So this is when Harvey and Oswald first met.
Oswald.
Okay, I thought they were like buddies already.
Oswald, tell me, how did you arrive at this supposition?
Mathematics. I've been experimenting with the conversion of magic into mathematical equations.
Now that is truly intriguing. I've taken a biological approach. I study the blood of monsters. Would you indulge me for a moment, Oswald, and hear my theory?
Go on, speak freely.
You think his theory comes from blood? He has to sacrifice things. That's where you get the extra new power.
I'd finally found someone who thought on my level. And what's more, Harvey felt the same. We debated our theories. Each meeting resulted in impassioned discussion.
Nice.
I had overlooked something. His meticulously hidden malice. Montwise, the vast stores of knowledge contained within its library, attract scholars from all across the continent. Is that where you've run, Harvey?
Bro, there's no way Harvey's in there.
Have you made progress with your research? Now that you've left me with nothing, I suppose I'll have to find out for myself.
Okay. Make for the library.
Now, as you all know,
Damn, he looks absolutely evil now.
we humans must study magic in order to use it. But what of all the monsters in the world? Why can they use magic without studying? What is the source of their power? After experimenting on countless specimens, I have the answer. It is in their blood. Yes, the very source of their lives is also the source of their magic power. Behold, a frost bear. From the blood of this creature, we can extract crystals brimming with ice magic. If we simply imbue these crystals with magic, we can use magic with no need for incantations. From frost bears come ice crystals. From salamanders come fire crystals. Based on crystal number and purity, we can create even more powerful magic. However, these are, of course, still bound to the 6 sources. Grattan's hypothesis continues to torment us.
Professor Harvey, it was an honor to hear your lecture.
They say you're the second coming of Grattan.
Professor Harvey! All of academia watches your work with great anticipation. Grattan's hypothesis, the final mystery. Are you close to finding the 7th source?
Oh, now. Do not try to make news where there is none to be had. I have another problem to solve before I worry about the 7th source. Namely, what to get my daughter for her birthday, which is quite soon.
An expert deflection.
He lives and breathes his studies. I never see him outside of his lectures.
So, this is the library. Where are you, Harvey? Perhaps I shall put the others in the building under some scrutiny to find out.
Scrutinize the library for clues to the laboratory. Get away from me. I guess I failed.
What's this?
The head librarian at the Montwise Library. She is gifted with an extraordinary memory, such that she can remember the exact location of every single tome in this building. Her memory for things other than books, however, is lacking, and she has forgotten several appointments with friends. I guess that's nothing. Alright, we'll go to the green people with the green little speech bubbles.
What's this?
A scholar who, while looking into records of an ancient kingdom, found mention of a secret passageway inside the library. He brought it to Harvey's attention only to have it dismissed out of hand. It sounds like the place. There's a rumor of a secret passageway.
What's
A scholar who was deeply impressed by Professor Harvey's thesis. She follows Harvey after each lecture, hoping to catch up with him for a quick word. But the professor always slips out of sight somewhere in the library's basement. Alright, so now we got that. We need one more. I think it's got to be up here. Here he is.
Well now.
A scholar researching the many minerals of Solistia. He desperately wishes to read the geology books on the library's second basement floor, but finds his efforts to reach them stymied by Professor Harvey, who spends lengthy spans of time in front of the shelf they occupy. Seems there's a hidden path. Must be Harvey using it, and it should look for a hidden passage. Okay, it didn't really tell me anything, but wherever those books are chilling, that's where we should go.
Based on the information I've gleaned, the passage should be in this area. Aha. So this is how you've hidden your work from prying eyes. Allow me to take a look for myself.
Hell yeah, dude. We're gonna steal his stuff this time. Ooh, this place is level 36. I hope we don't get murked. You know, Oswald. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Let me give you some tips, things I do when I go on a job. Move carefully and deliberately, especially when you're in a hurry. And keep a cool head, even when your temper flares. Temper flares? Take care of yourself. Being so close to one's goal would set anyone's heart racing. But you mustn't lose your composure. Let us fall into your foe's trap. You make an excellent point. Bottled nightmares. What do you think that is? Poison, blindness, confusion, and sleep? Okay, so we got 2 of those.
You are a poison that must be purged.
Now, fire. Burn.
Cleaning time. Well.
Hold your horses. Let's get to work. All in a day's work.
Alrighty, I guess we go in here. See what's going on. Oh, dude, he's growing monsters.
This is Harvey's laboratory. Are these chimeras? He's combining creatures to create new varieties. This kind of study is forbidden. He mixes the blood of monsters and attempts to create even stronger magical abominations. He presumes this will lead him to the one true magic. And so he worked on it in secret. That said, I've never seen chimeras like these before. Did he employ my formulae to arrive at these combinations? Harvey, he's trying to find the seventh source. Has my work yielded any breakthroughs for you? Were you able to take the next step? Why? I wonder. My breast should be aflame with the thought of vengeance. And yet even now, I yearn to read his theories. How odd.
Oh no, they broke out.
These must be his test subjects. They're quite something.
That's pretty crazy.
You see me as your enemy, so be it. I suppose I'll evaluate the results of Harvey's research myself. I like my odds.
Ready? As swift as a... Well. Cleaning time. Eureka.
Now then, let me look at you.
I got it. Let's get to work. Time to divvy up the earnings.
Let's hear this banter. Oswald, I'm no expert on research or nothing, but even I can feel the power radiating off these monsters. This Harvey fella's a real willy one, isn't he? He used to be worth engaging with, truly, but now he's devoted his mind to wicked pursuits. Harvey, I shall have my revenge on you, and I'll help you get it, partner. Pretty much healed up already from leveling up. Not too bad.
You've kept me waiting, Oswald.
He looks awesomely evil with that, like, cloak on. What do you call that? Like a jacket? It's not like a jacket, but it's like a... I don't even know what the word is. But it makes him look evil as hell. And I think he has, like, a patch on his eye, too.
I didn't think you'd make it. You've earned a passing mark.
Harvey, you...
Yes, there is much to say, but first, question. Did you understand the thrust of my research prior to your arrival?
In the abstract, I see that you have overcome a major hurdle with the help of my formulae.
And for that, my friend, I thank you. I have stolen your research and made it my own. I finally have fame and recognition. All while you shivered on Frigid Isle, eating whatever chilled slop they fed you. Painful, is it not, Oswald? Everything that once was yours is now mine. I have it all.
You can have my research, but I will never understand why you had to take my wife and child. Why, Harvey? Why take Rita and Elena too?
Think, Oswald. The critical mind is our source, if you will.
What is this?
Incredible! This power, it's absolutely beautiful.
Impossible. Where are you drawing that magic from, Harvey? What have you done? Tell me the source of this power!
Was that a shout of amazement, Oswald? You see now what I've accomplished, don't you? That is why I made you my closest friend. You were the only one who understood. And this is its source. A little someone I stole from you.
What are you talking about?
Bro, he used my dead wife?
Voice. Rita? Can it be?
This is hella dark. God dang.
The fire.
Nonsense, my dear friend. You found a corpse at the scene, but it was not her corpse. 'Twas that of another. Goodness no, she didn't burn. I abducted her. I needed her blood, you see.
My dear.
Is that really you, darling?
Yes, Oswald. It's Rita, your beloved wife. And I made this creature with her blood.
You monster. How could you? How far will you fall, Harvey?
As far as I need to, if it means finding the answer. Now, see for yourself the product of my research.
Cleaning time.
Oh my god, we gotta fight our monster wife now? Alright.
Time to divvy up the earnings.
No, this isn't my Rita. You've merely given her blood to this thing. It lacks her soul.
Yes, there are the powers of observation I admire. Well done.
She's dead, isn't she?
Of course. She'd served her purpose.
Forgive me, Rita. I brought this upon you.
Well, well. Even you have a heart.
What's this? Could this be? What gives this creature life? What is it? It's black as night. I've never seen its like before.
That is the answer. I've found it at last. The seventh source.
What?
So, you don't know, then? That creature was born of the blood of the Lumina family. Rita Lumina. Her family is known as the lineage of light. And, as you well know, bright light gives birth to the darkest shadows. The power of the shadow.
The shadow.
I spent countless hours and no small amount of effort trying to ascertain its location. Imagine my surprise when it turned out to be your wife. What nonsense is fate? With that knowledge in hand, I took your research and family from you.
What did you do with Elena?
What do you think I did?
Papa?
Yo, she's still alive?
Elena, is that you? Oh, you're alive. It's me. Come.
Are you hurt, Papa?
What the hell?
Fine, Elena. You had better worry about the man over there, I think.
Who is that?
Elena.
Did I not warn you against entering my laboratory, Elena?
You didn't come home. I was worried.
What is happening? Elena's been... Harvey, you...
Oh, you should see the look on your face as your mind ground to a halt. Elena, I'm about to conduct a very important experiment. One that, as it happens, involves you. I will show you later.
Yes, Papa.
I've taken Elena in to raise as my own. Oh, and I've taken the liberty of altering her mind. Just a bit.
What are you saying?
Oh, don't worry. It's nothing more than I do in my experiments on the monsters.
Harvey, you're the monster.
Now, as you saw, Oswald, Rita was a failure. Fortunately, Elena's blood is even better than her mother's. This time, I shall finish it. I shall find the one true magic.
Wait! Harvey, no! No!
Papa?
Bro, I'm pretty speechless on all that. That was crazy. This is crazy. This is so dark. He like... At first it was crazy that he killed his family. But now he didn't kill him. He took them so he could experiment with them. Oh my god, dude, it's nuts.
Of course, but isn't this all terribly boring?
Will I be in the way?
No, of course not, dear. Elena's alive. At last, a modicum of peace from my ragged heart. No doubt because I've lost half the reason to enact my revenge. Yet, at the same time, the fire in my breast burns ever brighter. My daughter, Elena, I've been erased from her memory by Harvey. And now he's taken her. Where? Where has he taken her? The lineage of light. That's what he called it. Darkest pursued that line of research, among others. Which means there's only one place he could be. Gravel. The resting place of the Archmage himself. The time for revenge has passed, but I've made up my mind. I know what must be done. I will get Elena back. I swear it.
She lives. Elena, Oswald's precious daughter, lives. In an instant, Oswald's priorities are rearranged, and life itself's given brand new meaning. A tiny light flickers in the dim purgatory of his existence. Now, in order to save his daughter, Oswald lights out for unfamiliar territories one last time. Ooh, chapter 4 complete. Dude, that was crazy. So dark. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, now I'm worried. Do you think when we get to chapter 5, the daughter's already going to be a monster? Thank goodness Elena lives. But that fiend has done something to her mind. Don't worry, her body won't be affected as far as I can tell. And her memories haven't been erased, not completely. Once she sees something that reminds her of the truth, her memories will return. Oswald, I promise you this. If you get Elena back, I will heal her. I want to help you. Trust your opinion a great deal. I accept your offer. Alright, cool. So at least we got that. Sheesh. That was crazy. That was really cool, actually, in my opinion. But yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And yeah, look forward to the next one. That was insane. So, for now, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you next time.